tattoo your own name inside your own mother so that when you're born, they'll know what your name is. You won't be able to talk. It's the only way you can figure it out. Do you think I'd sell any of those if I was selling that product?
This is off topic, but I went to church. What's today? Tuesday? I went to church Sunday, and it was like this new church that my friend wanted me to go to because young people or something. Um, and he was like talking about how in a few years, like we're just gonna digitally implant information, and everything we're doing now is so pointless. And I don't know, it just got really weird. Why is going to church so weird sometimes? Like I can't tell
Well,
if the pastor's too out there, or if I'm not humble enough, or if like I don't
uh,
know.
what? But this is something important to note. Here in the Alorian Church, you don't feel that way, right? You're here, you're talking to the archpastor himself.
She is
Pastor.
she is being passive aggressive down there. She said, "Too out there, it's never you. LOL, it's always them." How is that not passive aggressive? Oh,
Well,
no, I know. I didn't take it seriously. She.
the thing about it is, it's so hard to get right and so subject to abuse. That's the problem with it, right? It's like, what am I going to do now that my church has got all these people coming to listen to me each Sunday and give my sermon? Hey,
He
I'm
said
going to tell them about how.
he said something
how
about uh fuck, my phone's ringing now. 1 second.
Basically, if you believe that whenever you pass on, you transcend into some higher state of consciousness and you no longer are aware of your own self-identity, and then you become the one with all matter and all things, you're basically saying nothing happens when you die and you are an atheist. Think
well,
about it. What do atheists believe? They don't believe in any higher power. They don't believe in any kind of God. When you die, you just turn back into the dust, and your atomic structures float away into other space. If you think about that in terms of your consciousness becomes one with all things, it's basically the same.
well, sure. You fail to be distinct anymore. Means you no longer are distinct. You no longer are you.
I missed all that. What happened?
Courtney observed that if one imagines a metaphysical worldview that says you become one with the universe when you die, that you return to the foundational energy that comprises the universe or whatever. You're basically just saying you're an atheist and that when you die, it's over and you're not you anymore and that's it. Because it's what it means to become non-distinct in that fashion, is to, of course, lose one's own identity, as identity is a function of distinction.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think so, Eric?
Yeah, I like Susanna's idea there.
What's real fluent? No blinky tolerance. Yeah,
Jacob, why is that you who's got the Jack Skellington picture that I see, but you are actually has a picture of you in the circle? Why do I
yeah.
see different picture up on the screen and over on the chat?
It's back on camera.
It was on camera, so it's still saved.
Let me refresh.
I get this weird feeling after I say something about church. I get this
So-
weird guilt feeling too. I'm like, am I being blasphemous? And then I obsess over it, and then it's like a whole big thing.
Well, the main idea of a lot of the New Age thoughts are, oh well, when you die, you transcend and you lose your ego and your sense of your self-identity. You no longer relate to who you are, and then you continually transcend until you become one with all matter and reality on a quantum energy level. But if the physical world is already technically a quantum energy level, and when you just die, you decompose and your atoms scatter, and you basically are becoming one with the energy that way too. So technically, like, kind of the same idea, unless they're saying that no, there's some metaphysical realm outside of physical reality that you transcend to. But when I talked to Yubi, he was saying no, it's all the same thing at a higher level. So if physical reality and metaphysical reality is all the same thing, then your consciousness becomes part of physicality. So when you die, you just decompose, your atoms scatter, and you become part of that energy source again.
This is what Yalorianism has to say about all this stuff. Hey, says Yalorianism, don't be a quitter. Now you got plenty of time to put my handle on some shit. Don't assume you're gonna lose. Why are you worried about what happens if you lose? That's loser talk.
Why do you think? What do you mean people say they're gonna lose?
Die.
Everyone's gonna die.
That's loser talk, Courtney.
It's fact.
Well, maybe for you. I got a lot of years left, got a lot of time. I got Audra. She's going to be teaming up with me on this project. I got Taylor's going to be teaming up with me on this project. A couple more HPs. We'll probably see if we can rope Susanna in for a little bit of it, too. We're going to figure out we're going to solve this whole death thing, okay? Hey, none of us want to die. Right? So let's fucking put a handle on it. At the very least, don't assume you're going to lose. See what I'm saying? We got a lot of time left. You don't have to be scared of it to want to beat it. It's still your enemy.
You're afraid of death?
I'm not afraid of death. I'm afraid of suffering. And if they're suffering after this physical death, then I'm scared of it. If not, then I'm not scared of it at all.
A lot of weird resources out there discussing demonic forces. You believe in demons, Neptune?
I definitely believe in demons. Yeah, I believe in demons.
You think they can overtake your psyche?
I do believe that they can at least influence substantially your thoughts.
Well, Neptune, I've already put the necessary wards in place around you. You're no longer susceptible to demons.
No, that was what Jesus did. I don't.
Jesus didn't. Jesus fucked that job up so badly.
Again, I
You know
know.
how much work Yalor and I had to redo next to old Jesus. I know where they got that Messiah, that Son of God, from the parking lot at Home Depot, and I can tell you, Jesus did a shitty job. Fortunately, we're here to clean up the mess.
I don't know. I've had some weird spiritual experiences, and really the only thing that has helped was Christianity.
You're having one right now.
Am I?
Mm-hmm. Do you feel the spirituality?
No.
It's pouring in you right now. It's gushing. as the spirit of Yalor tickling your scrotum a little bit. You feel it?
No, and I reject that spirit.
You reject the spirit of Yalor?
Yes.
Neptune!
Neptune!
Beamer! I am shocked and appalled by your blasphemy.
Fuck
Heathenry.
Yalor. Bruh. Fuck
You just
Yalor.
don't have like a laboratory.
That's very Yalorian of you. I think you're learning. You're learning the ways. That's good.
Don't try to play reverse psychology on me. Not learning shit.
Every day you become slightly more Yalorian. Soon you'll be out punching people in the mouth. Which is a good course of action. You should definitely go do that.
Have you ever felt a demonic presence in someone, Eric? Just picked up on it? Either in a place or just from a person? Just in general?
Well, I don't know if I would call it demonic presence, but I have witnessed somebody I've witnessed evil, which is I've witnessed somebody, as she viewed it at the moment, closing this trap on somebody and having him pinned down on a piece of glass and watching him squirm and knowing you'd fucked him for a long time, right? That's what my ex-boss thought she had in the moment before I actually closed the real trap on her. And made sure that she didn't get any of that shit, and it all blew up in her face. But the thing is, in that moment when she tried to close the trap on me, her look of Schadenfreude was so extreme, and so you could almost see little pointed teeth on her, you know, and just the avarice and the malicious ill intent in her ever being. Because why? The thing is, what she couldn't stand is that I was actually dealing with her straight up direct. I wasn't scheming with her at all. I couldn't believe that she was actually that scheming. I was saying things like, "Hey, what the fuck is going on here?" Blah, blah, blah. She didn't like that, you know. So anyway, when she thought she had me, she looked so happy and so disgustingly happy.
Is the troll bitchy?
What's the point of being in a community if you're not gonna reveal who you are? Why should we care about you then?
That is a place of equals. It's not a place that respects anonymity at all. Anonymity is not a right. Anonymity is part of privacy. Privacy is something that one attains as a consequence of a right to property. You don't own this. This platform does not permit you to be that if we say it doesn't.
Troll the troll, Eric. You told the troll hard.
And I don't respect anonymity. I never have. Have you ever heard me say one good thing about anonymity? No. I'm not somebody who respects the right to privacy or anonymity and shit. Fucking man up, bitch. Man, I'm so scared. Oh, I think he's funny, your type. Well, good for you. You know, it's like, it's a nice little speech. Which one of these people is that anyway? Is it the one? Thank you.
Who is it? It's gotta be somebody we know. I think it's not Ken, is it? No. Who would it be? A new person? Do you think it's Loki?
Yeah, actually, it sounds like Loki. It does sound like Loki.